Geography lesson by already taken 2 days taken continuation. Yesterday class up to border roads completed. Border roads. Today geography lesson 5 international highways. Next one we will study about that international highways. International highways. These highways are constructed and maintained by the with a connection with the World Bank and under the agreement with the Economic and Social Commission. World Bank and the Economic and Social Commission. The international highways are constructed the agreement between the World Bank and International Economics and Social Agreement. Economic and Social Commission. Economic and Social Commission. Agreement between the World Bank and the Economics and Social Commission for the Asia Pacific. These roads are constructed important highways in India with the neighboring countries. These roads are connected with the neighboring countries. What are the countries? Pakistan, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh and Myanmar. Connected with the neighboring countries. These international highways are connected with the neighboring countries. Pakistan, Bhutan, Burma and Myanmar. Bangladesh and Myanmar. Road density is the highest in Kerala. The international highways road density is highest in Kerala and lowest in the road density. Road density is highest in Kerala and road density is lowest in Jammu and Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir. Very important one mark question. The road density is highest in Kerala and lowest in Jammu and Kashmir. The international highways are constructed with the agreement with the World Bank and the Economic Social Commission. The road density is highest in Kerala and lowest in the Jammu and Kashmir. These roads are connected with the neighboring countries Pakistan, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh and Myanmar. Then railways. Next one, railways. Railway is a system, is a main artillery system in our country. It is very important for the passengers and the carriage move from one place to another place with the help of heavy goods are transferred from one place to another place with the help of railway. Railway is one of the important transport system. With it also integrated one nation to another nation. The railway is also useful for the commercialization, commercial purpose. Railway is also useful for the transfer of goods from one country to bulky goods. Bulky and heavy goods are transferred from one place to another, one country to another country with the help of railway. Railway is one of the quickest means of transport. It transports the raw material. Also, the railway is useful for transferring raw material from one place to another place. Raw material and finished product to the market and transported the finished product to the market. That is also very helpful railway system. Railway network is one of the largest network in the after Asia. Second largest network in India after Asia. In the world level, the railway is 16 in the world level. Asia and the second largest in the world. Asia after Asia. The first train steamed from Madurai to Thane. The first railway was That is run from Mumbai to first railway. First railway was run from Mumbai to Thane. Mumbai to Thane. 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 Mumbai to first railway was run from Mumbai to Thane. In the year, this was in the year 1853. The first railway was run from Mumbai to Thane in the year 1853. Very important. One more question. The headquarters of railway was situated in the New Delhi. New Delhi. The headquarters of railway was situated in the New Delhi. Indian railway headquarters is New Delhi. Then listen all of you. Railway is one of the important means of transport, quickest and fastest means of transport. It is very helpful for the transfer of goods and passengers from one place to another. It is also useful for commercial purpose. The raw material are transferred from one industry to another industry with the help of railway. Railway is also helpful for the finished product in the market. That is also very useful. With the help of railway, commerce will be developed. Commercial will be developed with the help of railway. The first railway was from Mumbai to Thane in the year 1853. The headquarters of railway system was in New Delhi. Very important. One more question. Then the arrival of Konkan Railway Corporation. The arrival of Konkan Railway Corporation Mass Rapid System, MRTS. MRTS means MRTS. What's the full form? Mass Transport System. Mass Rapid, quick. Mass Rapid Transport System. Mass Rapid Transport System. MRTS, Mass Rapid Transport System. Then metro and suburban railway. Metro and suburban railway provided easy and efficient means of transport. The MRTS and Konkan Railway Corporation and suburban railway provided easy and efficient means of transport. Then Konkan Railway. One of the most achievements of Indian Railway has been constructed in the year Konkan Railway, that was constructed in the year 1968. Konkan Railway. Konkan Railway means Mumbai. Railway was established in the year 1850-1998. Konkan Railway was established in the year 1998. This was 1998. It connects Roga in Maharashtra to Mangalore. This Konkan Railway was Maharashtra to Maharashtra. The Konkan Railway connects Maharashtra to Mangalore. Konkan Railway. Konkan Railway connects Maharashtra to Mangalore. Maharashtra to Mangalore in Karnataka and track 760 km. It is considered as an engineering marvel. The next one, metro railway in the rail link between Banipal in Jammu and Kashmir and Kosikan in Kashmir Valley was opened in 2013. The Konkan Railway That is a rail link between Banikal in Jammu and Kashmir. In Jammu and Kashmir was constructed in the year 2013. This was constructed in the year 2013. That is Banikal in Jammu and Kashmir. It was constructed in the year 2013. Then Metro Railway in India. Next one, Metro Railway in India. Metro Railway in India. Metro Railway. Metro Railway in India. That is, there are 8 cities with the metro rail connectivity in India. What are the cities? Kolkata, Chennai, then Bangalore, Delhi, Mumbai, Jaipur, Kochi, Rajasthan. Jaipur in Rajasthan and Kochi. Then Gurgaon. These are the 8 cities. What are the cities? Metro railway connectivity cities. Konkan, Chennai, Delhi, Bangalore, Gurgaon, Mumbai and Kochi. These are the 8 Jaipur. These are the 8 cities are connected with the metro railway cities. The metro in Kolkata is the first one. The metro railway system was the first introduced in Kolkata. Kolkata, it is also called a Mass Rapid Transit System, MRTA. Kolkata, that is Mass Rapid Transport System. Metro railway system is MRTS, that is Mass Rapid Transit System. As September 2018, India has 407 km operational metro lines and 381 stations. That is, it is also called metro railway system is also called Mass Rapid Transport System. It was first introduced in Kolkata. It was first introduced in the Kolkata. Then next one, pipeline transport. Next, metro railway and pipeline transport. Pipeline transport. Pipelines provided a very convenient mode of transport in connect oil and natural gas fields. The pipeline system is one of the important transport to connect oil and natural gas refineries and to the market. Then oil fields Upper Assam and Kanpur from Salaya in Gujarat to Jagadhar in Punjab, and gas pipelines from the Kasira in Gujarat. Some of the places the pipelines are having, and Jagadishpur in Uttar Pradesh, UP, and the 3 important large network in the pipelines in the country. What are the 3 large network in the pipelines? That is Upper Assam to Kanpur from Salaya in Gujarat to Jalandhar in Punjab, and gas pipelines from Kasira in Gujarat at Jagadishpur in UP, Uttar Pradesh are the 3 important large network in the pipelines in the country. Next important transport, water transport. Water transport. Water transport is one of the important mode of water transport is also one of the important mode of transport. It is very cheapest and the heavy and bulky goods are transferred from one place to another place. This is also developed the commercial trade purpose. Water transport is also useful for the trade purpose. The international trade are developed with the water transport. International trade is developed only with the water transport. There are two types of water transport, that is inland water and ocean. Ocean, inland transport and waterways, and ocean, inland waterways and ocean waterways. There are two types of water transport, that is inland waterways and ocean waterways. Inland waterways. Inland, India is an extensive network of inland waterways in the form of rivers, canals and backwaters. Rivers, canals and lakes and backwaters. It depends upon the inland waterways developed with the rivers, lakes, backwaters and canals. Inland waterway is developed with the rivers, lakes, backwaters and canals. It is also one of the important, it is based on the depth and width of the water. It is also based on the depth and width of the water. Waterways is the continuity in the waterfalls. Then the total navigable length of our country is 14,000. The total navigable length of our country is, that is 14,500 kilometers. The length of the waterways, inland waterway is 14,500 kilometers. For the development and maintenance of regulation of national waterways in the country, the development, maintenance and regulation of waterways in the country, the Inland Waterways Authority, this was maintained by the constructed, and the regulation was Inland Waterways, Inland Authority, Inland Authority. Inland Authority. Maintenance and the construction and the regulation was the hands of the Inland Authority of India, Inland Waterways Authority, Inland Waterways Authority. So inland waterways is one of the important, that is because of the rivers, lakes and backwaters and canals. It is based on the depth and width of these and all rivers, lakes, backwaters and canals. Then the total length of the inland waterway is 14,500. The regulation maintenance of inland waterway is constructed or regulated by the Inland Waterways Authority. Inland Waterways Authority. The major national waterways are three types. It extends from Haldia and Allahabad. Second one, this is Brahmaputra river between Dhubri and Sadia. Then the third one, the waterways extend between Kollam and Kottappuram. The inland waterways are three types. Inland waterways are three types. That is 1, 2, 3. First one is from Haldia. First one is Haldia to Allahabad. Second one is Brahmaputra river between Dhubri and Sadia. Dhubri and Sadia. Third one is the Kollam and Kottapuram. Kollam and Kottapuram. These are the three types of inland waterways. That is the first one, second one and the third one. First one is from Haldia to Allahabad. Second one is Dhubri to Saidia. Third one is Kollam and Kottapuram. These are the three types of inland waterways. Then ocean routes. Next one, ocean waterways. Ocean waterway. Ocean routes plays an important role in the transport sector of Indian economy. It developed the national income or making a trade between the other countries with the help of ocean transport. Coastal shipping plays an shipment. The coastal shipping plays an important role in the transport of bulk goods from one place to another. The ship is used for the transport of bulky goods, bulky and heavy goods from one country to another country. The major ports are administered by the two types of ports are there. Major ports, many major ports and minor ports. Minor ports. The major ports are constructed or maintained by the central government. Central government. The minor ports are constructed and maintained by the state government. State government. How many major ports are there? That is 13 major ports. 13 major ports, 150, 200 minor ports. 200 minor ports. 200. There are 13 major ports and 200 minor ports. The major ports are constructed and maintained by the central government. The minor ports are constructed and maintained by the state government. The major ports, some important major ports examples are given: Paradip, Visakhapatnam, Kolkata, Chennai, Ennur and Tuticorin. These are the major ports. Paradip, Chennai, Ennur, Tuticorin. These are the major ports. Minor ports are the major shipyard. Then also very big major ports are there. Shipyard in Hindustan, shipyard in Visakhapatnam, Garden Reach workshop in Kolkata, Nasagan Dock in Mumbai, Kochi shipyard in Kochi. India is the second largest ship OE country in Asia and ranked 16 in the world. In major port, India is the second in Asia. India is the second in Asia. In the world level, 16th rank in the world level. World level. In the world. Ocean waterways is very important waterways. There are many major ports and minor ports are there. There are 13 major ports and minor ports, 200 minor ports. The major ports are constructed and regulated by the central government. Then major ports are constructed and regulated by the state government, minor ports. Then the examples are given: Paradip, Chennai, Ennur and Tuticorin. These are the examples of major ports. Then air transport. Next important transport is air transport. Air transport. Air transport is one of the airways is the quickest, costliest and comfortable mode of transport. Air transport is quickest, costliest and comfortable mode of transport. Air transport facilitates connectivity on the national, regional and international level. Air transport is one of the important transport system. This is the costliest, comfortable and fastest transport system. It is connecting the countries with regional level, then international and regional, international and national level. Accessibility easier by connecting. It carries the passenger and freight and mail. The air transport is carrying passenger, freight and mail also. Air transport plays a key role for in the period of emergency, flood, calamities, natural calamities, man-made calamities like flood, epidemics and war. In this time and all, air transport is very useful. Emergency purpose. Air transport is also useful, very much useful for at the time of emergency, natural calamities, flood, epidemic, diseases and wars. Air transport in India made a beginning of 18th century. The air transport is begin in the year 18th century. 18th century. Then domestic airways fly within the countries. That is called domestic airways. Domestic airways that is fly within the boundaries of a country, and international airways connect one country to within the boundaries. Within the boundaries. Air transport is domestic airways that is fly within the boundaries of the country. Then international airways. International airways. Airways that is connected the one country to another country. International airway connecting major cities in the world. The airlines, Indian Airlines and Air India. International airways that is Indian Airline and Air India. Air India. Connecting the international airways that is connecting different countries with India. That is Indian Airlines and Air India. Run by the Government of India, Indian Airlines provided the domestic air services. Indian Airlines gives services in the domestic air services, but Air India gives international air services. Domestic air services, this one, international air services. International air services. Then international airway, that is Indian Airlines that gives domestic air services. Air India, that is international air services. Provide international services. These airports are managed by the Airport Authority of India. This airport is managed by the Airport Authority of India. Managed by Airport Authority of India. Airport Authority. Airport Authority of India. The air transport is starting from the 18th century. The air transport is managed by the Airport Authority of India. Domestic airways within the countries. These airways are giving services within the boundaries of the country. International airways, that is Indian Airlines and Air India. Indian Airlines domestic air services within the country. Air India means international, give international services. Then Pawan Hans Helicopter Limited, Airport Authority of India. Then some of the international airport examples given. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose International Airport, Kolkata Chennai International Airport, Then Chennai Indira Gandhi International Airport, Delhi Chhatrapati Shivaji International Airport, Mumbai Thiruvananthapuram International Airport, Thiruvananthapuram, the Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel International Airport, Allahabad, Ahmedabad, Bangalore International Airport, Bangalore, Rajiv Gandhi International Airport, Hyderabad. These are the examples of international airport. Then we will study about the communication. Air transport is one of the quickest and comfortable and fastest transport. It is established in the year 18th century. It is managed by the Airport Authority of India. Domestic airways, that is, give services within the boundaries. Then international airways, that is Indian Airlines and Air India. Indian Airlines means domestic airlines, Air India means international airways. The next one, communication. Next we will study about the communication. Communication is the process, it involves the exchange of information from one place to information, thoughts and ideas. Communication. Next we will study about the communication. What is meant by communication? Communication is the process that involves transfer of ideas and thoughts, information from one person to another person. Transfer of process involves the exchange of information, thoughts and ideas. Exchange of information, thoughts and ideas. Communication, what is meant by communication? Communication is the process of exchange of ideas, thoughts and information. Technology does wonders in communication field. Communication is categorized into two, that is personal communication and mass communication. Personal communication and mass communication. Two types of communication. What are they? Personal communication and mass communication. Personal communication. First we will study about the personal communication. Personal communication, the exchange of information from one individual to another individual, that is called personal communication. What is meant by personal communication? The transfer of ideas, thoughts from one individual to another individual, that is called personal communication. It includes personal communication, post and telegram, telephone, mobile phones, short message services. These are included in the personal communication. Postal services, telegram services, telephone, mobile phone, short messages services, fax, internet, email. These are included in the personal communication. Communication system enables the new user and establish direct contact. It is very useful for the contact between two persons. The postal services opened in the year. The postal service also one of the personal communication. 1837. It was 1837. The postal services established. Postal services established in the year 1837. The first Indian postal stamp was issued in the year 1852. First postal stamp was issued in the year 1852 in Karachi. The first postal stamp was issued in the year 1837. The postal stamp issued in the postal services was opened in the year 1837. The postal stamp was issued in the year 1852 in Karachi. Collecting and delivering mail is the primary function of the Department of Collecting and Delivering. Collecting the post letters and deliver the letters. This is the important function of the postal services. Today it covers the entire quick mail services. Quick mail services was introduced in the year 1975. The quick mail services very important year and very important. The quick mail services was introduced in the year 1975. It covers the entire country. Today it covers the quick mail service function of the basic system PIN code. The quick mail services is developed with the PIN code PIN. What's the full form? Postal index number. Introduced in the year 1972. The PIN, the postal index number was introduced in the year 1972. Then when the communication is divided into two: personal communication and mass communication. Personal communication, postal telegram, letters, then mobile phones. In the mobile phones, fax, these are all included in the personal communication. First one, postal. It was introduced in the year 1837. First postal stamp was issued in the year 1852 at Karachi. Quick mail services also developed in the year 1975. Then the postal quick mail services developed with the PIN code number, PIN postal index number, that was developed in the year 1972. Then India has one of the largest telecommunication in Asia. Apart from the urban area, more than 2/3 of the village have already been subscriber trunk dialing. That is subscriber trunk STD. What's the full form? Subscriber trunk dialing. And mobile phones, that also international subscriber dialing. That is ISD. International subscriber dialing, that is ISD also developed. Then the telephone is one of the important oral communication between one person to another person, covered very growth in commerce. It is also developed the commerce, trade. It is most preferred form of instant communication. Mobile phone, fax and internet or other personal communication used in the country. Mobile phones, fax and internet are also the personal communication used in India, in our country. Then mass communication. Two types of mass communication is able to get information more people at the same time. That is called a mass communication. One of the best example, television, radio, internet. The mass communication enables millions of people get information at the same time. Millions of people get information at the same time. It is a great way to provide education as well as entertainment. This type of communication is useful for the education and entertainment. Mass communication is also developed with the education and entertainment. It helps in creating awareness among the people, making awareness among the people. Awareness among the people, making mass communication, making awareness among the people. Awareness among the people. Regarding various national policies and programs, the mass communication system can be provide information to the people, whether they are print media and electronic media. The two types of mass communication: print media and electronic media. Print media and electronic media. Two types of mass communication. Mass communication means getting information many people at the same time. Television, these are very important examples of mass communication. There are two types of mass communication: print media and electronic media. The print media, newspapers. Print media, newspaper is a good example. Newspaper are the most common, powerful means of example. Newspaper. Newspaper is one of the good examples for the print media. Then communication come under print media. India has many newspapers. information local, national and international level. Many types of newspaper, that is newspapers under national, local and international level. Then electronic media, radio broadcasting in India is started in the year 19 under electronic 1923. The radio broadcasting was started in the year 1923. It was named as All India Radio. The All India Radio. That is, it was established All India Radio 1936. 1936 All India Radio. Again it was renamed as Agashvani in 19 Agashvani. Agashvani. In the year 1957. It broadcast many programs relating to information and education and entertainment. Akashvani also broadcast important information about education, entertainments and information. Then electronic media, one of the important, it was established in the year 1923. All India Radio was established in the year 1936. Then it is renamed as Agashvani. It was established in the year 1957. Then television. Television network is known as the Doordarshan, DD. Television network is known as Doordarshan. Television network, that is known as Doordarshan. Doordarshan, that is a DD. Doordarshan, it was established in the year 1957. 1957. Services and is extended to the backward and the remote areas. This is useful for the remote area, village area. Started common national program and services. It is very useful for the remote area. Internet and interconnected network is a global system. Next one, internet. Internet is a global system of interconnected computer network that uses the internet protocols to link devices worldwide. That is useful to link the national level. The next one, satellites, satellite communication. The use of satellites in getting continuous and synoptic view of large area made communication system very vital form of country. Satellite images are used for weather. Satellite is used for weather forecasting, climate, weather forecasting. Satellite is used for weather forecasting. Weather forecasting. Next one, monitoring and natural calamities, surveillance of the border area, etc. Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization is established in the year 1969. Established in the year 1969. Satellite system India can be grouped into two. Indian National Satellite, INSAT. The satellite group is divided into two. That is INSAT. Satellite group is divided into two. First one, INSAT. INSAT. Next one, IRS. Indian Remote Sensing Satellite System. IRS. INSAT form Indian National Satellite System. IRS means Indian Remote Sensing System. Indian Remote Sensing Satellite System. These are the two groups of satellite system. The next one. The satellite is useful for the telecommunication, meteorological observation and for various other programs. Insect series are used for relaying signals to television, telephone, radio and mobile phones. Then next one small one to trade. Trade is important for the phenomenon to decide the economic growth of the country. There are two types of trade: internal trade and international trade. Two types of trade: internal trade and international trade. Internal trade means the trade within the country. This trade is otherwise called domestic trade or local trade. International trade means the trade with other country. That is foreign trade. It is otherwise called as foreign trade. Then a balance of payment. Bilateral. This is also international trade. Is also divided into two: bilateral and multilateral. Multilateral. Bilateral means the trade between two countries. Trade between two countries is called bilateral trade. Multilateral trade means the trade with two or more countries. Trade between two or more countries. Listen once again. Trade means trade divided into two: internal trade and international trade. Internal trade or domestic trade or local trade. International trade means foreign trade. International trade is also divided into two: bilateral trade and multilateral trade. Bilateral trade means trade between two countries. Multilateral trade means trade between two or more countries. That is called multilateral trade. That's all. Then next class, next lesson I will take it.